Oh friends, I, Gabriel, want to tell you a story that will soothe your heart. Have you ever wondered what happens when life tests you again and again, when it tests your patience at every step? Does God really love those who are patient? Come, listen to the story of Amina, a woman who fought her difficulties in the streets of Faisalabad and found God's mercy with patience in a simple neighborhood of Faisalabad, where the morning call to prayer touched the heart and the laughter of small children echoed in the streets in the evening. There lived a woman named Amina. She was 35 years old, a mother of 3 children, and a widow. Her husband had passed away 2 years ago due to an illness. Amina worked as a seamstress in homes to support her children. Life was not easy for her, but she was patient in every difficulty and said, "God loves those who are patient." One day, when Amina went to the market to buy medicine for her youngest son, she discovered that the price of the medicine had increased. She was short of money, and her heart was heavy. On her way back, her eyes fell on a sign outside a small mosque that read, "God loves those who are patient." Amina took a deep breath and prayed to herself, "Oh God, give me patience and help me." A few days later, one of Amina's neighbors introduced her to a woman from a charity. The woman heard Amina's story and said, "Sister, your patience has impressed us. We will pay for your children's education and medicine." Tears welled up in Amina's eyes. "How did you get my address?" she asked. The woman smiled and said, "We saw you praying outside the mosque." Amina's children started going to school, and her sewing work also began to gain respect. She started teaching other women in her neighborhood how to sew so that they could stand on their own 2 feet. One day, while she was having dinner with her children, her son said, "Mum, you always said that God loves those who are patient. Now we believe it." Amina smiled, bowed her head, and thanked God. Hey friends, don't you think that patience is a force that brings God's mercy closer? Be patient in any of your difficulties today, and do a good deed, because God loves those who are patient. And yes, if this story touched your heart, share it with your loved ones, because sharing stories of patience and faith brings peace to hearts. When we say, "If this story touched you," be sure to tell us in the comments which moment touched you the most. This sentence is not just a question, but an invitation, an attempt to create an emotional connection. It turns the viewer from a passive listener into an active participant. When someone writes their feelings in the comments, they not only connect with the story, but also feel part of the message. Then we say, be sure to share this message with someone who is about to give up today. This line is a reminder of a higher purpose. It encourages the audience to think outside of themselves and think about others. Perhaps that friend, sister, brother, or someone who is tired in life. This CTA creates a feeling in the heart of the viewer that their small act, just sharing, can be a ray of light for someone. And when it is said at the end, remember, your one share can change someone's life. It is an emotional shock, a spiritual awakening. The viewer feels like they are part of a larger mission. This feeling, this emotional power, compels them to share the video with others. That is the beauty of a successful CTA, one that becomes a motivation for action, not just words.